A member of the Republican National Committee is working to slow down Donald Trump's attempt to take control of the organization. This member wants the committee to remain neutral until Trump officially becomes the presidential nominee and wants to avoid paying for his legal expenses. But before we continue, please use some time to like this video and hit the subscribe button. Henry Barber, a national committeeman from Mississippi, has drafted 2 resolutions that are being circulated for consideration at the RNC's upcoming March meeting in Houston. Barber says that support for the resolutions among RNC members is growing, but he still needs more co-sponsors. It's important to note that any resolutions passed would not have binding force. This effort by Barber comes after Trump publicly called for the removal of the current leaders of the RNC and the installation of his senior campaign advisor and daughter-in-law, Lara Trump, in top positions. Lara Trump had earlier suggested that the committee should pay for Trump's legal bills as he faces multiple criminal and civil charges. Chris LaCivita, a senior campaign advisor to Trump, stated that the RNC would not cover Trump's legal expenses. In a statement, LaCivita emphasized that the RNC's main responsibility is to defeat Joe Biden and win back the White House. One of Barber's proposed resolutions states that the RNC and its leadership will remain neutral during the presidential primary and will not hire additional staff from any of the active campaigns until a candidate has secured the necessary delegates to become the nominee. The second resolution asserts that the organization will not pay for the legal expenses of any candidate running for federal or state office, instead focusing its spending on activities directly related to the 2024 election. Barber argues that the RNC's funds should be used exclusively for winning elections and political expenses, rather than covering legal bills. The RNC had previously been paying some of Trump's legal expenses for cases in New York that arose during his presidency. However, RNC Chair Ronna McDaniel announced in November 2022 that the RNC would cease payments once Trump became a candidate again for the 2024 presidential election. Trump is currently spending millions on legal fees for civil and criminal cases, and he also has significant legal debts amounting to over $500 million. Nikki Haley, a former UN ambassador and one of Trump's major challengers in the GOP primary, expressed her belief that a family member or campaign manager should not be leading the RNC. Haley emphasized that the RNC has a responsibility to act in the best interest of the entire Republican Party, rather than serving the interests of a single individual. Thank you for watching. Before you go, please leave your thoughts in the comments section, subscribe, and stay tuned for more updates.